Hi everybody, this is Nick from OVA Let's Plays. In today's video we're going to be doing something interesting with this mod. Right now I just summoned up the Pumpkin Moon, and I'm going to be using the Exo Blade for a lot of it. But with this mod you can bring up kinds of stuff like Ice Queen, for instance. You can summon that up in the middle of the Pumpkin Moon, so you can have Ice Queens in the same. I don't know if it contributes to the Pumpkin Moon as far as waves go. It doesn't look like it does. Not really, no. I bet I could summon up a Pumpkin right now and see how that goes, but I bet I could. Also still have the Yarm's crystal from the last couple of videos as well, but for some reason it's not working right. Oh, it's because I haven't beat Yaron in this world. That's why. That's why I can't use it, and it just drops dynamite. The other worlds I've beaten Yaron, so that's why. Alright, so let's see if we can summon up the Pumpkin to speed things up a little bit. Let's see. Yep, here we go. How many of them can we fight at once? Let's see. Let's see how many pumpkins we can fight. This has been the latest theme of my latest videos, because this is awesome. Here we go. So, the Exo Blade. Wow, wave 15 already. This is so cool. This is awesome. Look at that. Went from wave 1 to wave 15 just like that quick. Now what we'll do, and I'm staying alive. Staying alive. That'd be awesome if Rob Zombie did a remix of that. Here we go. Now, did you ever think you would see pumpkins and ice queens at the same time? Look at the madness. Look at the madness. Look at the majesty. Here we go. This is mental. This is what this is. All right. This is. Oh wow. This is so cool. Before I got a gaming PC, man, I dreamt about doing stuff like this. I dreamt about doing stuff like this, and I thought, how cool would it be if I summoned up, you know, because you get to experiment and mess with things. It reminds me of, like, basically what mods remind me of is when I was growing up as a kid, I had a game genie, and I would mess with, like, Super Mario World and all kinds, you know, like, make it where you can, like, do a jetpack and hover and moon jump and all kinds of. I would mess with the game because I was bored with just the game the vanilla game as it normally was, and I wanted to experiment and test the limits and see what I could do and have fun. And so that's what I did with the Game Genie. And then when the N64 came out, I did the same thing. I played Legend of Zelda. They had the moon jump for that. I was able to experiment all the borders and stuff and see all kinds of crazy stuff. And I played like WWF No Mercy, and I was able to make the characters like giant and huge. And so that's what these mods remind me of. It brings me back to that time when you could edit the game how you want in a lot of ways. You don't have complete control over the game, but you can experiment. You can do stuff like this, or you can summon up the Ice Queen in the middle of a Pumpkin Moon. Something that would normally be inconceivable. You would normally not think that you could ever do this at all. But with the power of mods, you can do it. It's suddenly achievable. And it's just amazing. This is so awesome. And eventually, one day, I want to do retro games. I want to do Super Mario World and all the, you know, Chrono Trigger and Earthbound and Shadowrun and all the games I grew up playing. All the N64 games. Super Mario Brothers 64, that's so overplayed, it's crazy. And so is Ocarina of Time, but I might end up doing all those. I know I want to play Majora's Mask, because that would be cool. That's my favorite Zelda game, is Majora's Mask. My favorite Zelda game as far as the graphics style is Twilight Princess. I think they should be like photorealistic. Zelda would be awesome. And I think they have Zelda mods here. I'm looking on getting maybe some of them, because that would be cool to dress up as Link and have the sword and everything. But this is so cool. This is awesome. Here we go. And I just had this idea, like, what if you had all the mobs at once? That would be awesome. Here we go. How cool is this, guys? How cool is this? Here we go. So many trees. Now, I'm surprised, I'm kind of surprised that part of me is, part of me is not, that the Ice Queen does not contribute at all to points or to getting through the waves. It just doesn't contribute to that. Now, I was surprised. Part of me was. I thought part of that was going to be, that's part of what I thought it was going to happen. Let's see how many ice creams we can summon and not die. Wow, look at that. It's beautiful. That's what I also like about this, is it's so aesthetically beautiful. Like when you kill all the Moon Lords at once and they just explode like that, or you see all those celestial pillars that you would normally never see, and you see all that at once. There's like kind of a symmetry in it. It's really, it's quite mesmerizing. It kind of reminds me of like a kaleidoscope or something. Look at this. Look at this madness. The lag is real, guys. The lag is real. It's not fake. It's real. The lag is real. It's not like... Oh, here we go. I love the holidays. I love fall and I love winter. And I love Christmas and Halloween. This is my dream come true. Well, actually, like, if this actually happened in real life, I would be terrified and I'd be dead very quickly. But as far as, like, you know what I mean, guys. I don't literally want pumpkins with, like, size in their hand to come to my house. That's not what I really want. But I do love Halloween and winter. Favorite Halloween and Christmas. My favorite time of the year. It's springtime now, and I know summer will be coming up soon. And then have to go through summer to get to winter and fall and winter again. Every year. Every single year. Get through summer to get to fall and winter time. Springtime's not too bad though. It's like a buffer. It's like, okay, summer's coming, get ready. It's gonna be crazy hot. It's gonna be crazy hot, and the holidays are not gonna be as fun. It doesn't mean that they're not important. It just means it's just not. 4th of July hasn't really never been fun for me, and I totally get the idea behind it, and and I think it's an important holiday. I'm just saying, to celebrate it has never been fun for me, really. In terms of the importance of it, it's much more important than Halloween, and as far as the importance goes, and but to celebrate it, it's not that fun. Like, I've never really liked fireworks that much. And I've never been, I drink light, but not that much of a drinker. But Halloween and Christmas, man, those are the... Halloween, Christmas, and Thanksgiving is my third one, so right in between Halloween and Christmas you got Thanksgiving, so. And that one, of course, the history of Thanksgiving is kind of sad, really, but how we celebrate it today is really nice, though. So I think that's it for this video, guys. Unless, wait a minute, I will summon up the ice one. Frost Moon, and see. We should do the opposite at least. Frost. I think it should be here somewhere. I totally forgot what the summon item is called. I really did. That is not good. What's it called? Oh, I know what it's called. I remember now. Haha. Naughty present. Alright. So now what we do... Now what we do is we use the Cosmolite. That's what I love the Calamity mod. Calamity mod feels like a really great extension to vanilla Terraria. It feels very seamless, and it just stuff like that with the Cosmolite, where you can make it like night or day anytime you want. It just really adds to it. It really does. Because the things that I had a problem with in vanilla Terraria, like you can't make it nighttime and you have to wait, and it takes time from your life that you'll never get back. But now with this, you can just summon up night. You don't have to waste time that you're never going to get back. You get to do things the way you want to do it. So many ice queens. Look at the madness, the majesty. So many ice queens. Look at the majesty. The majesty. Look how many waves I'm going through. We're going through all the waves at once because of the ice queens. Oh wow, we didn't get to wave 20 though. But we were close, guys. We were close. Alright. Now let's see. The Pumpkin deserves his due. He deserves to invade the Frost Moon just like the Ice Queen invaded his Pumpkin Moon, so. Here we go, guys. How many pumpkins can we have? Look at him, he's really mad. How many can we have? How many can we have? Now luckily this is not the stronger Pumpkin Moon, Frost Moon that you would have after Devourer of Gods. I made sure to do that because if I did this with that powerful one, I would have died. I would have to use the KO Sword instead of the Exo Blade, so I made sure. Let's see how many. Let's see how strong the lag is. Let's travel the world together, pumpkins. So many pumpkin size. Wow. Look at that. That is awesome. Of course they're taking damage because I got like the sponge on and stuff and the Auric Tesla armor on right now. The Demon Shade does even more damage. There we go. Alright. We're not of the Frost Moon. Did I get the Frost Moon, like, banished because of this? Oh, no, wait. It's come back now. Here we go. Alright, now let's see. I'll summon back the... Or wait, there's one enemy. I'll summon up a bunch of these. See how many of these can go. Okay, just to make it more full. And then, of course, here we go. We'll do a bunch of these as well. That way we get the Morning Woods and the Everscreams together. And they can have the minted child trees together. Half the tree will have no leaves and the other half will have lots of leaves. It's a Nightmare Before Christmas dream. Here we go. Ah, they're all gone. Their hopes of having demented tree children are over. Okay. Ha! Your monarchy is over, Ice Queen. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna summon a bunch of those and see how high on points I can get if I do this. Let's see. How many I can summon. You can hear the clicking. The fast and furious clicking. You can hear it. I'm not even clicking at the Ice Queen. It's mental. Alright, here we go. Alright. Let me see. Look at, behold the power. Behold the points. If real life was like this and this was money. I always wonder what it'd be like to have a shopping spree. Not to get a lot of things, but just a little bit here and there, you know. Just to have the experience of it would be really cool. Like if I got, like, I don't want to be super rich, but to have like a big screen TV or to have, you know, some like gaming stuff would be cool. I'm not greedy. No, I don't think I am. Take it to the face, Santa. Take the exoblade to the face. Look at all those points. Okay. Now, do you guys really want to see something crazy? I think you do. Okay. And to top it all off, alright, we'll just go to bosses. We'll just go to bosses and summon up a bunch of those. Let's see. Let's see. Who shall we summon? Oh, of course, Cryogen. That's got to be one. Of course, that's part of Christmas. And the Moon Lord, why not? I know after last video you guys are probably tired of the Moon Lord by now, but why not have a bunch of cryogens and Moon Lords just to fight? This is how powerful the Exoblade is. Now, it's not as powerful as Yarn's Crystal. If I had beaten Yaron in this one, then I would be using that, but it is pretty darn powerful for melee. That's the other thing I like about Calamity versus, like, vanilla Terraria, is melee seems to be, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, I know I'm gonna get people mad, but vanilla Terraria, I think melee is one of the best ones. That's just my opinion, though. Could be wrong. Now, as far as DPS, I think a lot of people can agree that probably that the last Prism in vanilla Terraria is one of the highest DPS weapons in the game. And then you have to worry about magic potions and, you know, have the mana flower on and stuff. But if you have the Meow Mirror, you don't have to worry about any of that. It doesn't do as much damage, that's for sure. So, but as far as like high damage, I think a lot of people can agree that for vanilla Terraria, it last Prism. And then for regular, I think Calamity mod, Yarn's Crystal might be the highest DPS. The Exoblade does pretty darn good though. It does 2,160. There are higher ones. Like there's a sniper rifle I think that does like 5,000 damage, but it doesn't shoot that often though. So it would be interesting to see, like, test it on test dummies or have the DPS meter on and see. I'm willing to bet that probably the Yarn's Crystal is the highest one. Now, out of everything, of course, the KO Sword is a whole different mod unto itself, and that probably does the highest damage. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. That'll be it for today's video. As a special note, I think I've shown you guys this before, but I had this really cool Christmas tree house that I built. And this was before I knew about this mod here where you can summon up blocks and stuff. I built this like vanilla, not vanilla, I mean I built this just getting all the materials by hand. I didn't summon up the materials or anything, so I built all this from scratch. So it took me a while. But that's one of the other things I like about this too, is like if I wanted more stuff I could of course get more chests and stuff, and it takes less time. And less time, you know, it's better that way because one day I'm gonna run out of time. One day. Hopefully many years from now. But that way I save time and I can spend it more time on making videos for you guys, more content. But this one I built and spend more time with Michelle. That's really important. Of course, that comes first. Always does. I love you, baby. And I love this family. I'm a lucky, lucky man. I'm kind of rambling now. So, yep, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment, share, subscribe. If you guys have any ideas as far as like what bosses you would like to see me fight, I'm thinking about doing a bunch of fighting the profane god Providence, a bunch of them though, like 100 of them, some of them at once, and then killing them with the KO blade to see how much Lizard block shows up. That would be really cool. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a good day. Bye, everybody.